What's good? What's good, y'all? It's 3PFD. Just here to talk to you real quick about the Overflow Spaces tournament. So y'all might be, whether you're following me on YouTube where you're seeing this video, if you're seeing this video on other channels, maybe you're following me on Twitter, X, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you're following me at. You've probably been seeing me post flyers about the Overflow War Room tournament, talking about Twitter Spaces tournament on the different videos I've been posting. So I just wanted to give you all a little quick breakdown as to what that is, what that's about, and what you can expect from that, and encourage you to tune in. So first, breaking down the logistics. So the Overflow Spaces tournament, it's a rap battle tournament that's going to be done on Twitter Spaces. So it's going to be an audio tournament. So if you're not familiar with Twitter or X Spaces, basically there are places where once a page goes live in a space, people can join that space. They can invite people into that space. And it's almost like a chat room, essentially, where everyone's in there. The host will decide who's muted and unmuted. So some people might just be able to listen, but some people, depending on host preferences, might be able to talk and share feedback as well. So what they'll do is they'll probably have everyone muted except the battlers and the host, and have each of us go. So the tournament is, the battles are one round, 2.5 minutes with a 3-minute cutoff, and it's a double elimination tournament. So one person will go spit their round, the other person will go spit their round, and then week by week it'll be judged and people will be moving on. So there's 16 people in it total. It's double elimination, so basically I think people will be battling like every other week, so you'll see different people every week, which is dope. So it's going to be on Saturdays at 3:30 p.m. Eastern time, starting on July 13th. So Overflow Spaces tournament on Twitter/X, Saturdays starting July 13th at 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be rap battle. So if you're not familiar with Overflow, which if you're following me by this point, if you've watched most of my content, you should be. But if you're new to this space, I'll explain a little bit about what Overflow is and what it's about. So it is the world's first Christian hip hop rap battle league. So it really was focused on helping people who love God and love battle rap find a place where they can fellowship, also build their skills in a battle rap arena where they're battling each other, and also can be kind of a safer space for people to hone their skills amongst brothers that are in a supportive environment, so that if people do want to go out to other leagues like Gates of the Garden and I battle, even Smack URL, if people want to try out for that, or King of the Dot, or RBE, something bigger, they have a place to hone that skill first, get feedback from each other. Really, the scripture it's based on is iron sharpens iron. So it's meant to sharpen us, not just as battlers, but also as men, as human beings, because, battle rap, even if you're among peers and stuff, you can get competitive, it can be emotional. Part of it is knowing how to hold yourself and handle yourself. So it gives you a place to learn how to do that before you go out in front of an audience that doesn't share your same faith views, and a lot of times will want to talk about that, will want to rip you for it, might say stuff to you. So, it helps you to be in that mindset of how to handle that in the ring and how to handle your emotions, so that when you are possibly in a more adversarial environment, you know how to handle yourself there. So that's really what Overflow is about. Some people say like, oh, should Christians even be battling? Should Christians be battling each other? And I'm going to be real. When I first heard about it, I was kind of like, I'm not sure about this. Christians battling Christians outside of like what we used to do, for those who followed me for a while with the concept battles. I was like, I don't know if we actually should just be straight up battling. But I will say, after really giving these brothers a chance and getting to know them, that, the heart of Lee Majors, who's running it, Voice of Poet, who started it, Crusade, who's helping with it, Bishop Rez, who's been supporting it, and everybody involved, the heart of these people and these bros is really in the right place. So, yeah, I really think this is legit. This is something that, if you are from the church point where you're concerned about this, is this right? Should I be sending my people to it? I mean, if you absolutely feel convicted, obviously follow your conviction. I'm not going to tell you to do something you don't want to do. But overall, I think this is a good, trustworthy space. So definitely would encourage y'all to attend. So who is this for? This Overflow Spaces tournament on Twitter/X. This is for anybody if you love battle rap, if you love God, If you love God and you love battle rap, you love God and you love hip hop, this will be a place for you. Or if you just love fire lyricism and creativity, this is going to be a place for you as well. It's going to be good fellowship online. You'll get to meet people that maybe you haven't met before from different regions. You'll get to see the talent in Overflow and get exposed to what we're doing. And, you'll get to see yours truly go to work at least 2 more times because it's double elimination. So I at least got 2 battles in this, obviously more if I win. And it's going to be a fire field. So a little preview of my first battle. So I got Chris Cardiac is who I drew. I was actually in the first battle drawn. Chris's name was drawn first. Mine was drawn second. So we got matched up. I met him in Connecticut when I was there to battle Bishop Rez. He's an artist, comedian, loves God, good dude. This is new, the written battle era. This is actually his first venture into it. So this is a new outreach to his art. But at the same time, I'm not sleeping because he is a creative, and creatives create well. So I know he's going to bring his best, and, he might have an approach that other people in this tournament don't have. So I'm looking forward to what he comes with. I know I'm going to come with my best, and it's going to be a good battle. And, it'll just be good to build with him a little more and, kind of see what he's about. So, shout out to Chris Cardiac. Sorry you got to be first on the list, but, here we go. I know I'm not doing the big smack talk, but, at the same time, that could be fun to do, but also this thing, like, this is fun among brothers. I'm just having fun sparring, building with people, and seeing what's up and what's next. I think, honestly, I just want to advance for the chance to spar with and battle a lot of people, some of which, because of travel and how often I do in-person battles, I might not get to battle. So I think this will be really fun to potentially get to battle a lot of different people. Some I might not have thought that I wanted to battle, or not that I didn't want to, like I thought they were whack, like they just maybe weren't on my radar. Like I know some people that are in my half of the bracket, like Court Hendricks, and never would have thought about battling him, but I could get matched up down the road. Raka, that's kind of loosely crossed my mind, but, both of us are a little further away from where Overflow is, so travel can kind of be a thing for us. So, we might get matched up. And then guys like Finnekirk, who's new to the spaces, new to Overflow, Chris Cardiac, never would have thought about, battling them because they're brand new. So, yeah, there's a lot of people that might not, have thought to I might not have thought to battle. So, and that's just on one half of the bracket. I can't even speak to the other half yet because as of the time of recording this, that hasn't been released. So, to wrap up, Overflow War Room online tournament on Twitter/X Spaces. Battles start July 13th, 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you follow Overflow Rap League on Twitter/X, because that way you'll be notified when they're live in the spaces. So you'll basically just log on to the app, and you can see among the top, that's where all the live spaces are. You'll just basically scroll like this until you find the Overflow spaces, and then click on it, and then it'll give you an option to join. You just join. You'll be joined in listening mode. You'll be able to listen. You can also get feedback in the chat too, so you can be like, oh, that was fire. But, I think we'll keep most people muted just so we don't have a bunch of background crowd noise. We want it to be really focused on the bars. But yeah, I hope y'all tune in. Hope you enjoy it. Overflow War Room Tournament. Check it out.